please knock him out and embarrass him in front of Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather in 2026 exhibition. Okay, guys. I don't know how many have seen this yet. Many people probably think it's a joke. If it was April the 1st, then this probably wouldn't be in conversation. This, I don't know if I'm excited. I don't know if I'm. If we look here on ESPN, what should I say? This is insane. This is a matchup that I've thought about in my head many times. Just like, just looking at, what if everyone was the same weight? If we shrunk this guy, or just shown much bigger someone else. I thought about this fight, but imagine same weight class, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, and now it's happening. What are we gonna get next? Holyfield versus Tank. I mean, Tank is fighting Jake, so that's not even unrealistic at this point. Boxing legends Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. agreed to compete in an exhibition match next spring. This event will be put on by CSI Sports Fight Sports, but details regarding a location, date, and where the fight will be broadcast have yet to be determined. Okay, let's just start there. Dude, I'm so tired of these exhibitions all the time. Like, let's just be honest and say what it is. From Floyd's perspective, fuck Floyd. I don't give a shit. Wife beater, no one cares. Go and F yourself. If we let's look at Floyd. He was 49-0 after beating. I was about to say Canelo. After beating Manny Pacquiao. After beating Manny in 2015, right? He was 49-0. And he was thinking, okay, how can I get to 50-0? I guess like the biggest fight, but is the easiest opponent for the most money, and perfect opponent, Conor. But of course, Floyd was a pussy there. Didn't announce it, 6 months ahead, or as a normal big Floyd Mayweather fight, big long build. No, very short out of nowhere. Bam, announced, gave Conor the smallest amount of time he could possibly do legally. So Conor barely could prepare, and even the short time he had, most time was what do you say, worldwide tour. I want everyone to scream on the top of their lungs, fuck the Mayweathers. That was a terrible McGregor impression, but you know what I mean. But the exhibitions with Floyd, all that was for him, he got the 50-0 against a guy that never boxed before, who still got to the 10th round with you, still landed a clean uppercut on you, made you look like a bitch. I mean, how many rounds did Conor take off for Floyd? 3, 4, 5? I don't know. Definitely the first 3, right? Did it take 4 rounds? 5 rounds total? Yeah. We all know Floyd's a bitch. Not even close to the GOAT. Anyway, the exhibition stuff with Floyd was just a safety net. He was spending money like a 12-year-old who just got his first, weekly pay. I know how to say it in Swedish, but how do you... your weekly pay, if you get $2 from your parents to buy some candy, or maybe you can save it up for a video game, whatever. That's how our Floyd is, just spends. Oh, I got money, spend. No control. Also the reason why he beats up women, free. So he's just embarrassing. He's a small little man that has to be around 4 or 5 big men at the same time. Sounds like Lana Rhoades, Mia Khalifa's dream, or Nina Drama. But just an insecure little small man have to have the most expensive brands, clothes, everything on. Yeah, just an embarrassment to humanity. So he didn't have the balls to continue fighting and risking losing again against legit boxers. And I mean, let's face it. When was the last time he faced a legit dangerous boxer? 2015, right? Manny. Wasn't his shoulder fucked up? So could you argue before that? He fought someone between Canelo and Manny, right, in 2014, I think. But even Canelo before his prime, weight drained him. Like, this is Floyd. This is turning into a fuck Floyd Mayweather. Oh, everyone's screaming top of their lungs. Fuck the Mayweathers. This is turning into a Connor. I'm trying. This is turning into a Floyd Mayweather hate video. Why not? No, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna get to the Tyson fight. But if you look at it, Connor first boxing fight. Manny waited 5-6 years until he got knocked out, bad shoulder. Canelo weight drained him before his prime. Yeah, he beat Oscar after his prime, older guy. So yeah, he's a fraud, trash career. Anyway, he didn't want to risk fighting anymore. And of course, an older fighter, 50-0, of course you could say he deserves to retire. He doesn't have to risk his record anymore. I completely agree. But that's not what Floyd did. He continued fighting. But to not risk his record, he fought exhibitions. And like the easiest names he could find. He fought a YouTuber in Logan Paul, who he said he would do whatever he wanted to, who embarrassed him, who got several rounds from him, who tagged him up in moments, and made Floyd look like a little man bitch. So the whole exhibition stuff that I'm so tired of, that Floyd basically made famous, just because he doesn't want to fight top level competition anymore. He doesn't want to risk his record, which would be fine if he just retired like a normal dude. But he continues fighting because he spends money like a kid. Can't control himself. Already went through it. Buys Gucci or whatever it is all the time. Beats up women, so he has to probably pay a lot money under the table there. Some lawsuit stuff. Probably a lot of alimony. Or I don't know how many baby mamas you have. I'm just speculating. I'm just saying any facts. You can't sue me, Floyd. After seeing other guys like Rampage Jackson wanting to sue everybody. You have nothing to sue me on, Mayweather. I'm talking about public stuff. And I'm just talking from my opinion. Other stuff. So you can't do shit, Mr. Money. Floyd Brokey Mayweather. Anyway, the exhibition stuff, it is what it is, of course. Like, I mean, first of all, I don't, even if they were closer to the same weight, I don't know if they ever would do a pro fight. The only reason like the Jake and Tyson fight was a pro fight was so Jake could have on his official pro record a win over Mike Tyson, and on Mike Tyson's pro record it would say loss to Jake Paul. So it is what it is. Smart by Jake, I guess. But yeah, of course they are. How many? Like, the question is, will I wouldn't be surprised, but if Floyd put any like weight, something on like what is it, rehydration class or anything, like Mike has to drain himself down to this weight, can't rehydrate. That wouldn't surprise me at all. The sad thing is that Floyd, it feels like Floyd will just... Dude, I would love if... First of all, everyone that's saying that the Jake and Tyson fight was fake, it wasn't fake. Listen, I'm not a huge Jake fan. I'm not a big Mike fan. I wanted Mike to do well in that fight, so I'm the perfect guy that can look at that fight and not, because like millions of people was biased looking at that fight and wanted Mike Tyson to knock Jake out. You also have many people that are Jake fans that wanted him to embarrass Mike and embarrass boxing, whatever. But especially the big public, millions of people. Maybe you grew up being a Mike fan when he was fighting, or you're a Mike Tyson fan, or you hate Jake and want to see him get knocked out. Of course, then you can come up with excuses and your own stuff. But I look at it objectively. I've watched every Jake fight. I followed him from 2018 fighting comedy shows Gamer Deji. This is not the Jake Tyson video, but dude, it's a crime. It's under what is it, federal law, whatever it is. It's a crime. It's a serious crime. You can get long time in jail for fixing fights. There's zero evidence. Listen, first of all, don't you guys think that of all these different, not only all the fighters Jake has fought, all MMA guys, Tommy Fury, the real boxers, whatever, Tyson, all these different guys, not only all the guys he has fought, also all the guys that he has went into contract negotiation with, and started some talk. Even to many of those people that looking at contract, getting the talks in, already there they would start to talk about, of course, they wouldn't sign a normal contract and then they would start to talk about it already before it's signed in negotiations, when the talk starts. If it would be with Dylan Dennis or Canelo or AJ, where we've heard crazy talks about the different Jake opponents. But dude, do you really think that you minimum one of all these different options of fight people that he wanted to fight, people that he has fought, dude, you would have probably 1, 2, 3, 4 different guys, if it's the fighter themselves or people in camp coming out and, dude, showing a picture of the contract. Here's some evidence that Jake tried to fix the fight, or here's evidence that the fight was fixed. I took the dive to lose by decision. I took the dive, some extra money for him to hit me clean and to get knocked out. Like, we haven't gotten anything at all. Yeah, the most important thing. I really want people, if you're watching this, I think especially the Tyson fight was fake. Because for every I can't remember the last Jake fight that people didn't say was fake. Oh, what? I'm confusing myself with. I can't remember the last fight Jake had where people didn't say that the fight was fake. Am I anyway, so what people are saying then, just get this clear, is that Nate Robinson, Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley twice, Anderson Silva, Tommy Fury, Nate Diaz, 2 other random guys, Mike Perry, Mike Tyson, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Yeah. I gotta get to the Tommy thing. But all of those guys, all of those names, all those MMA legends, Mike Tyson, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., all those guys I mentioned, all of those, in your own mind, did agree to, yes, I can take a dive. They all know the risk and how the law, you could get in jail, and how many, all those fights then would be different. All those would be a single crime. So how many crimes would Jake have been stacking? If you really break it down, you're fucking retarded if you think that his fights these fights are rigged. But I can't spend too much time on that. Um, and what also doesn't make sense is, of all the guys, first of all, if all those guys said yes to take a dive to Jake, but Tommy didn't. First of all, that's not the reality that exists in any universe. That the only guy. Do you think Mike Tyson would take the dive, but not Tommy Fury, who only does this for the money? Who has clearly showed it himself. And also, if he pays everyone off, why did he lose to Tommy? Or are we gonna be such Jake haters that, oh, actually, he paid him so he would lose, and so it would go to decision, so people could say, so people couldn't say that he rigs fight because he lost. It's so drawn out. Going back to Jesus Christ, I'm getting religious. I'm saying Jesus all the time. Getting back to the Mike Tyson Floyd Mayweather fight. Yeah, what I was going to say before I got on this fucking rant. Because the Jake fight wasn't rigged. That was Mike Tyson, like 99.99% sure that he came out, had some boost of energy early, being able to and put Jake on the back foot, but very fast he got tired, showed like, oh wait, what was it, 58? Like, oh fuck, I'm actually a old man. Like, there's a reason why leading up to the fight, why we saw only 5 or 8, whatever it was, seconds of different clips. Because, like, yeah, most people can do that, but for longer, like, if they just showed something for 30, like Mike going hard 30 seconds, like, dude, at that age, also with all the wear and tear and all the KOs, and I mean, he hasn't been treating his body the best during his life, right? With lots of drinking, right? Gaining weight, losing weight. So yeah, of course, the odds is 99% sure that, he's just old, can't move especially good, and just have some energy, some blah 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 at the start, and then it's gone. What I hope for, that's very unlikely to be true, but what I hope for is that, he had a bad injury. What didn't he have? I don't. He had like maybe a bad shoulder or knee injury, plus of course why the fight didn't happen in the summer and Jake fought Mike Perry was because Mike it was something with his blood, right? Like something really dangerous. He got I don't remember exactly if Mike got really sick. It was something, he had to lose a lot of blood, right? So something bad, and just a few months later he fought Jake. So what we could hope for is that just that had a really bad effect, and he has had like we'll have a year and a half time to heal up to the Floyd fight. And as I said, maybe he had a bad injury that he could heal. So who knows? Maybe he can surprise us all, like walk around like this, like an old man during the press conferences with Floyd and everything. The weigh in, look like an old sad man. Maybe be a bit slow in the first round, and then out of nowhere, like, dude, I would laugh for 3 days straight if Mike knocked out Floyd. That would be amazing. I would love to see Mike Tyson knock out Floyd. You kidding me? Oh my god. It would be fantastic. Yeah, but what's likely is that Floyd will move around. Mike will look like last time. He's an old man. Way past his prime. He was past his prime 20 years ago, so this is insane. Floyd will probably move around like a bitch, like he does every fight for the last 20 years. If we're moving on here, This is some quote here from Mayweather. I've been doing this for 30 years, and there hasn't been a single fighter that can tarnish my legacy, except himself. Uh, you already know that if I am going to do something, it's going to be big and it's going to be legendary. I'm the best in the business of boxing. This exhibition would give the fans what they want. Okay. I mean, the only fight people have been caring about with Floyd since the Conor fight, so for the last 8 years, is Logan Paul. And that fight, I thought that was entertaining as fuck. I already talked a bit about that. But that's like the only way. He fought some like Japanese kid and made him cry back in like 2018. What's his name? For John Gotti? What is his name? For Deji, no one cared. That was embarrassment of a fight. He fought Chalmers, Aaron Chalmers. That UK Jersey Shore guy. What is it? Aaron Chalmers? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just embarrassing fights, not fight exhibitions. Like if Mike Tyson fights, people will watch. Floyd, looking at his recent fight in arenas half full, looking so embarrassing, ruining his legacy with every fight. Yeah, he needs Mike. Just remember that he needs Mike. So this is what Mike Tyson has said. Okay. When CSI came to me about stepping in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, I thought, no way this happens. But Floyd said yes. This fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen. That's that. How many weight classes are they apart? Like, and apparently, I didn't even know about this, but you can watch the clips yourself from 10 years ago, a few years ago. Tyson and Floyd have had some beef about Floyd saying that he's the greatest, the greatest over Muhammad Ali, Mike's idol, which really seems to piss Mike off. And yeah, there have been some talking, but of course, no one ever thought that fight could happen. It's insane. But let's see here. However, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable. And this fight is as unpredictable as it gets. I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it, so it's signed and it's happening. That's the problem. Like no one believes that. It's Tyson, please knock him out. But it's so hard. Like we saw you against Jake. Like you're an old man and you move like an old man. It's so sad, and I hate it. I'm not even a big boxing fan. This isn't even a boxing channel, but this is insane. Subscribe, content every day. Yeah, man. It's just sad. I don't know why he would say that. I mean, sure, maybe like you maybe will think it's insane for me to say, but of course, for Mike, having Jake in front of him is a bigger threat with big knockout threat, getting hurt, than having Floyd in front of you. I definitely think Mike will see more, more risk standing opposite Jake than little boy Floyd. So who knows? Maybe he could clinch up, maybe do some in the I don't know. But, yeah, maybe don't talk like that. The only guy's health we are worried about it is Mike's, not Floyd. Guys, I want Mike Tyson to win. I want him to knock Floyd Mayweather the fuck out. But I think Floyd, as usual, will just skip around. Why speeder? It is what it is. It's sad, but dude, I was about to say excited. I don't know if I am. We'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Newest video right here somewhere. playlist. Like and subscribe.